What if everything you think you know about reality, your life, your choices, your very existence, is just one version of an infinite story? What if this reality isn't as free or random as it seems, but part of a grand design controlled by forces beyond your comprehension? The concept of the multiverse isn't just a playground for science fiction. It's a serious idea debated by physicists, philosophers, and cosmologists. It suggests that there could be countless other universes, each with its own version of you, its own set of physical laws, and its own unique history. Infinite possibilities, infinite realities. But could they also be under someone's control? Imagine advanced beings or hidden technologies capable of manipulating these parallel worlds. What would they want? Power? Knowledge? Or something we can't even begin to understand? Could we be pawns in a cosmic game, our universe just one piece of a vast multidimensional chessboard? And then there's the question no one dares to ask. Are we capable of knowing the truth? Or are our minds too limited, too bound by the rules of this reality to even glimpse the larger picture? In this video, we'll delve into the mind-bending theories of the multiverse and the provocative idea that some entities, be they advanced civilizations, interdimensional beings, or even artificial intelligences, might be pulling the strings. We'll explore scientific foundations, speculative conspiracies, and the psychological reasons we're drawn to these ideas. Along the way, we'll separate fact from fiction, empowering you to decide what you believe. But be warned, this isn't just a thought experiment. The answers could change the way you see reality forever. Are you ready to uncover the secrets of the infinite? The multiverse is a concept that challenges the very foundation of what we understand about existence. What if everything we've ever known, our planet, our galaxy, our universe, is just one piece of an infinitely larger puzzle? Imagine a reality where every possibility is played out somewhere, where every decision you've ever made branches off into another world, creating a parallel universe where a different version of your life unfolds. Some of these universes might be nearly identical to ours, with only subtle differences, a slight variation in history, a single choice made differently. Others could be so alien and strange that the very laws of physics as we understand them would no longer apply. Physicists and cosmologists have spent decades trying to make sense of this mind-bending idea, and some have proposed frameworks to better understand it. One of the most well-known is by Max Tegmark, who categorizes the multiverse into 4 levels. The first level is based on the idea of infinite space. If space goes on forever, then every possible arrangement of matter must eventually occur, including duplicates of our own universe. Somewhere out there, according to this theory, is a universe that looks exactly like ours. Same Earth, same people, same events, except for one small difference. The second level takes this further with the concept of bubble universes. This idea emerges from the theory of eternal inflation, which suggests that after the Big Bang, the universe expanded rapidly, creating countless bubbles of space-time. Each bubble could have its own unique physical laws and constants, making them fundamentally different from our own. Our universe is just one bubble floating in an infinite cosmic sea. Then there's the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, which takes us to the third level. This theory proposes that every quantum event, a particle spinning one way instead of another, a photon choosing one path instead of another, creates a branching reality. Every choice, every possibility creates a new universe. In this view, every moment of your life has countless counterparts in parallel worlds where you made different choices. In one universe, you might have taken a different career path. In another, you might not exist at all. The most abstract of all is the fourth level, the ultimate ensemble, which posits that every mathematically possible universe exists. It's not just about physical laws or quantum decisions, it's about the very nature of reality itself. If a universe can be described mathematically, then it exists somewhere in this infinite multiverse. These ideas might sound like science fiction, but they're deeply rooted in real scientific theories. Inflationary cosmology provides one of the strongest foundations for the multiverse. After the Big Bang, the rapid expansion of space could have created countless pocket universes, each with its own unique characteristics. String theory, a framework that attempts to unify all forces of nature, predicts the existence of multiple dimensions beyond the three we perceive. These extra dimensions could give rise to entirely separate realms of existence. And quantum mechanics, with its strange and counterintuitive rules, suggests that reality may not be as singular as it seems. Every quantum decision could lead to a new branch in an ever-expanding web of realities. Yet, for all its scientific allure, the multiverse remains controversial. Its supporters argue that it could solve some of the deepest mysteries of our universe. For example, why are the physical constants of our universe so perfectly tuned to support life? If there are infinite universes, it's not surprising that at least one of them would have the right conditions for life to exist. It's simply a matter of probability. But skeptics point out that the multiverse is inherently difficult, if not impossible, to test. If these other universes are beyond our ability to observe, how can we prove they exist? Without empirical evidence, critics argue, the multiverse is more of a philosophical idea than a scientific one. The implications of the multiverse are profound and deeply unsettling. If the multiverse is real, it forces us to reconsider our place in the cosmos. Are we truly unique, or are we just one version of an infinite number of possibilities? What does it mean for our sense of self if countless versions of you exist, each living a different life? And if every choice creates a new universe, are we really in control of our decisions, or are they just one thread in an endless cosmic tapestry? The multiverse isn't just a fascinating theory, it's a lens through which we can question everything we think we know about reality. It challenges us to expand our minds and consider possibilities that are almost impossible to comprehend. And yet, as mysterious and overwhelming as it may seem, it opens the door to a universe, or perhaps infinite universes, of discovery. If the multiverse exists, it begs an unsettling question. Are these infinite realities truly free, or could they be subject to control by forces far beyond our understanding? This concept, while speculative, gains weight when paired with real-world theories, emerging technologies, and scientific principles that hint at how such control could be possible. One intriguing example comes from advancements in quantum mechanics and quantum computing. Quantum mechanics operates in a realm of probabilities, where particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously. This forms the basis of the many worlds interpretation of the multiverse, which suggests that every quantum event creates a branching reality. Now consider the power of quantum computing. Machines capable of processing information across multiple quantum states at once. If a civilization or artificial intelligence mastered quantum computing on an incomprehensibly advanced scale, it could potentially influence or simulate outcomes across multiple universes. The theoretical possibilities include directing the course of events, or even collapsing certain outcomes to favor others, a type of quantum editing of reality. Another example lies in inflationary cosmology and string theory. The idea of eternal inflation posits that our universe is just one bubble in a larger multiverse, each bubble forming with its own unique laws of physics. If an advanced civilization developed technology capable of interacting with this inflationary process, it might guide the formation of new universes. This isn't entirely far-fetched. Scientists like Alan Guth, a pioneer of inflationary theory, have speculated about the possibility of universe creation in laboratory conditions. While still theoretical, the groundwork has been laid for a future where humanity or other entities might manipulate the very conditions of universe formation. Consider, too, the simulation hypothesis. This concept gained traction through the work of philosopher Nick Bostrom, who argued that if advanced civilizations eventually gain the computational power to simulate universes, it's statistically likely that we're living in one of those simulations. A compelling example of how this could be true lies in our own technological trajectory. Today, virtual environments like video games and simulations are increasingly realistic, with millions of individuals interacting in shared digital worlds. If this progress continues, it's conceivable that simulations indistinguishable from reality could become possible. And if we're capable of creating simulations, wouldn't a more advanced civilization be capable of doing the same on a cosmic scale? This line of reasoning suggests that control over entire simulated realities might already exist. Historical and cultural myths offer another layer of examples that align surprisingly well with modern theories of multiverse control. Ancient Hindu texts, for instance, describe the concept of Lila, the cosmic play of creation and destruction enacted by divine beings. This mirrors the idea of entities shaping and influencing realities at a higher level. Similarly, the Gnostic belief system speaks of archons, powerful entities that manipulate the material world, an idea that resonates with modern notions of interdimensional beings acting as unseen influencers of reality. Even our technological advancements today could hint at what's possible in the distant future. Scientists like Michio Kaku have proposed that civilizations far beyond our own on the Kardashev scale, a method of measuring a civilization's technological advancement based on its energy consumption, might wield unimaginable power. A Type 2 civilization, which can harness the energy of its entire star, or a Type 3 civilization, capable of controlling the energy of an entire galaxy, could theoretically manipulate the multiverse. If humanity reaches such heights, could we one day shape universes at will? Could we decide the physical constants of a new bubble universe, or even create a simulated multiverse within our own? Fiction, too, offers glimpses of how these theories might manifest. In The Matrix, intelligent machines control a simulated reality, blurring the line between perception and truth. In Interstellar, advanced beings manipulate time and space to communicate across dimensions. Even in Black Mirror episodes like San Junipero, we see humanity experimenting with digital consciousness, hinting at how simulations might evolve into new realities. What these examples demonstrate is that the idea of multiverse control is not confined to abstract speculation. Whether through emerging technologies, cutting-edge theories, or ancient philosophies, there are real-world analogies that give weight to these possibilities. They force us to confront the idea that the boundaries between science, imagination, and reality may be far thinner than we think. If multiverse control is possible, then what does it mean for us? Are we the products of a grand experiment, the creations of advanced intelligences, or participants in a reality shaped by unseen forces? Or are we destined to rise to the level of creators ourselves, shaping realities in ways we can scarcely imagine? The multiverse, and the theories of control surrounding it, compel us to think bigger, to embrace the infinite, and to question not just what's possible, but what's already happening. The multiverse is fertile ground for conspiracy theories. Its vast, mind-bending implications inspire not only scientific curiosity, but also a wave of speculative narratives. These theories are gripping because they tap into deep questions about control, reality, and the unknown. Let's delve deeper into some of the most compelling multiverse-related conspiracies and explore the evidence, reasoning, and cultural resonance that keep them alive. One of the most infamous theories is the reptilian elite hypothesis, made popular by author David Icke. According to this idea, shape-shifting reptilian beings from another dimension, or parallel universe, have infiltrated human society, assuming positions of power to secretly control governments, corporations, and media. Supporters of this theory point to alleged glitches, caught on video, where high-profile individuals appear to display reptilian features, such as eyes briefly changing shape. Critics dismiss this as video compression artifacts or pareidolia, the human tendency to see patterns in randomness. While there is no concrete evidence for this theory, its staying power lies in its metaphorical appeal. Many see it as a commentary on the alienation people feel from powerful institutions, expressed through a dramatic and otherworldly narrative. Could this conspiracy be rooted in the idea of interdimensional beings, entities that might influence our reality while remaining hidden from direct observation. Another well-known phenomenon tied to the multiverse is the Mandela effect. Named after a widespread false memory of Nelson Mandela dying in the 1980s, when he actually passed away in 2013, the Mandela effect describes collective misremembering of historical facts. Other famous examples include people recalling the Berenstain Bears book series as Berenstain Bears, or Darth Vader's line in Star Wars as Luke, "I am your father," instead of the actual, "No, I am your father." While skeptics attribute this effect to cognitive biases and the reconstructive nature of memory, believers propose a more tantalizing explanation: shifts between parallel universes. According to this theory, small inconsistencies in our collective memory result from subtle interactions between alternate realities, where historical details differ just enough to create confusion. The Mandela effect hints at the tantalizing possibility that our universe might not be as stable or isolated as we think. The simulation hypothesis is perhaps the most provocative theory tied to multiverse conspiracies. Popularized by philosopher Nick Bostrom, this idea suggests that our reality is an advanced computer simulation created by a higher intelligence. This theory finds indirect support in observations like the fine-tuning of physical constants, values that are so precise, they seem almost programmed to allow life to exist. Proponents also point to anomalies in quantum mechanics, such as wave-particle duality, as evidence of computational shortcuts in the fabric of reality. Advances in virtual reality and simulations add another layer of plausibility. Today, we can create immersive environments with millions of independent agents operating within them. What's to say an advanced civilization couldn't do the same on a cosmic scale? While skeptics argue that proving or disproving the simulation hypothesis is nearly impossible, its allure lies in its ability to bridge the gap between science, philosophy, and technology. Other conspiracy theories speculate on time travelers influencing the multiverse. Stories of alleged time travelers, like the mysterious John Titor, claim that individuals from alternate timelines have visited our reality to manipulate events. Titor, who surfaced on internet forums in the early 2000s, claimed to be a soldier from a dystopian future sent back to retrieve a specific computer to avert disaster. While dismissed as a hoax, the story highlights a growing interest in the intersection of time travel and multiverse theory. If parallel universes exist, could time travelers be jumping between them, altering events in ways we can't fully perceive? Another fascinating conspiracy is the idea of CERN and the Large Hadron Collider, LHC, opening portals to other dimensions. Some conspiracy theorists claim that high-energy particle collisions at CERN have inadvertently created many black holes or wormholes that connect us to parallel universes. They point to unexplained phenomena, such as strange weather patterns or reports of increased Mandela effect occurrences, as evidence of this activity. While CERN's scientists dismiss these claims, explaining that the energies produced by the LHC are far too small to create such effects, the conspiracy continues to thrive. It feeds on a combination of scientific mystery and the fear of humanity meddling with forces it doesn't fully understand. Even myths from ancient cultures can be tied to multiverse theories. Hindu cosmology speaks of multiple realms that coexist and interact in a vast, infinite reality. Similarly, Norse mythology describes the world tree as a connection point between different worlds. These myths suggest that the idea of parallel realities has been part of human consciousness for millennia, resurfacing in modern theories and conspiracies. They lend a sense of historical depth to the multiverse, grounding contemporary ideas in ancient storytelling. Lastly, popular media continues to fuel multiverse conspiracies. In shows like Loki and Stranger Things, characters grapple with alternate dimensions and the consequences of manipulating them. Films like Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness portray the multiverse as a battleground for control. While fictional, these narratives shape how we think about parallel universes, blending entertainment with philosophical inquiry. They encourage viewers to ask, What if these stories are inspired by truths we don't yet understand? What makes these conspiracy theories so enduring is their ability to blend the personal and the cosmic. They make us question our memories, our perceptions, and the very nature of reality. They suggest that we are part of something far larger than ourselves, an infinite web of worlds and possibilities where anything might be true. Whether grounded in psychological biases or glimpses of hidden truths, these conspiracies ensure that the multiverse remains one of the most captivating mysteries of our time. If the multiverse is real, the sheer scale of its possibilities demands a question as audacious as the concept itself. Could someone, or something, be pulling the strings? The idea of control over infinite realities isn't just an intriguing thought experiment. It's a question that blends cutting-edge physics, speculative futurism, and tantalizing real-world mysteries. A leading candidate for multiverse control is the concept of hyper-advanced civilizations that have evolved to manipulate reality at its most fundamental level. These civilizations, sometimes referred to as Type 4 or even Type V on the Kardashev scale, would have technological capabilities so advanced that they could shape universes the way humans design computer programs. Take, for example, the idea of universe engineering. A sufficiently advanced civilization could theoretically induce specific conditions during the inflationary phase of a universe's birth, effectively programming its physical constants and structure. If such a civilization existed, they might create universes tailored for specific purposes, experiments in physical laws, optimized conditions for life, or even entirely new dimensions of existence. This is more than speculation. Physicists like Alan Guth, a pioneer of inflationary theory, have suggested that future humans might one day be able to grow new universes in a lab. If we, as a nascent species, can conceive of such possibilities, what could civilizations billions of years ahead of us achieve? Quantum mechanics provides another intriguing avenue for multiverse control. Consider the concept of quantum entanglement, where particles remain connected across vast distances, their states mirroring each other instantaneously. Some theorists propose that entanglement could extend beyond our universe, connecting particles or systems across parallel realities. An advanced intelligence might use this phenomenon as a control mechanism, influencing the state of one universe by manipulating its quantum links to others. This would allow for precise, large-scale adjustments to multiple realities without direct interaction, a kind of multiverse remote control. Moreover, quantum superposition, where particles exist in multiple states simultaneously, could serve as the foundation for influencing probabilities across universes. An entity with mastery over quantum mechanics could theoretically guide events in one universe towards specific outcomes, while allowing others to branch in alternate directions. This would be a subtle but powerful form of control, shaping the trajectory of realities without overt interference. The role of dark matter and dark energy in the multiverse remains one of the greatest mysteries of modern physics. Together, they make up approximately 95% of the universe, yet we understand little about their nature. Some researchers have speculated that dark matter and dark energy might act as the scaffolding of the multiverse, providing the structure and energy flows necessary to sustain infinite realities. An advanced intelligence capable of manipulating dark energy might control the rate of cosmic expansion, determining whether universes expand indefinitely, stabilize, or collapse into singularities. Similarly, by altering the distribution of dark matter, they could influence the formation of galaxies, stars, and even the emergence of life. If such manipulation were possible, the controllers of the multiverse wouldn't just shape its trajectory, they would be its architects and caretakers. Certain cosmic events might serve as indirect evidence of multiverse control. Take gamma-ray bursts, incredibly powerful explosions that release more energy in a few seconds than the sun will produce over billions of years. While most gamma-ray bursts are believed to result from supernovae or the collision of neutron stars, some physicists have speculated that they could represent interdimensional events. If universes collide, merge, or split, such cataclysmic transitions might manifest as bursts of energy visible from our own reality. Could these phenomena be the work of an advanced intelligence maintaining balance or resetting conditions across the multiverse? Another potential clue lies in black holes. Some theories suggest that the singularities at the centers of black holes might serve as gateways to other universes. If true, advanced beings might use black holes as conduits for travel, or as mechanisms to create new realities. The concept of white holes, theoretical opposites of black holes that expel matter and energy, adds another layer to this possibility. What if these cosmic phenomena are tools in a multiverse-scale system of creation and destruction, controlled by unseen hands? Imagine a gardener tending an infinitely large forest, pruning branches that grow in the wrong direction or nurturing those with the most potential. This is one analogy for how multiverse control might work. The concept of universe pruning suggests that some realities might be intentionally collapsed or stabilized to maintain balance across the multiverse. Universes with unstable physical constants or inhospitable conditions for life might be pruned, while others with promising structures are preserved. This idea aligns with certain interpretations of quantum mechanics, where wave functions collapse into stable states, while others fade into obscurity. Such pruning might not be random. An advanced intelligence could prioritize universes based on criteria we can't even imagine, perhaps focusing on maximizing complexity, fostering intelligence, or maintaining harmony between realities. If true, this would imply a deliberate and highly sophisticated strategy shaping the multiverse. Recent theories in physics propose that information, like energy, is never truly lost. This principle, known as information conservation, hints at the possibility of information traveling between universes. If such a mechanism exists, it could act as a form of communication or influence, allowing advanced entities to send instructions, data, or even consciousness across dimensions. For example, anomalies in cosmic radiation or shifts in quantum behavior might be evidence of such cross-dimensional signals. An intelligence with access to this mechanism could exert subtle yet profound control over multiple realities. Finally, there's the tantalizing possibility that humanity itself could one day join the ranks of multiverse controllers. Our current technologies, from particle accelerators to quantum computers, are primitive compared to what future civilizations might achieve. As we advance, could we become the architects of new universes, designing their physical laws and shaping their trajectories? If so, the multiverse might not just be something we observe. It could become our greatest canvas, a limitless realm for exploration and creation. How far could the influence of unseen forces extend? If there are entities pulling the strings of the multiverse, they might not just be controlling it, they could be creating it, maintaining it, and guiding it toward purposes we can only begin to imagine. The multiverse is more than a playground for science fiction and speculative philosophy. It's a concept deeply rooted in some of the most cutting-edge ideas in modern physics. While much of it remains theoretical, the scientific basis for the multiverse lies in well-established principles that push the boundaries of what we know about reality. At the same time, these theories invite skeptics and conspiracists alike to challenge their implications and explore their limits. By delving deeper into these scientific perspectives, we can better understand both the allure and the challenges of the multiverse. One of the most robust scientific foundations for the multiverse comes from inflationary cosmology. This theory suggests that moments after the Big Bang, the universe underwent a period of rapid expansion. During this phase, quantum fluctuations created pockets of energy, density variations, which eventually grew into the galaxies and structures we see today. The key to multiverse theory lies in the idea of eternal inflation, an extension of inflationary cosmology. In this model, inflation doesn't stop everywhere at once. While regions like our observable universe might settle into stability, other regions continue expanding, forming an infinite number of bubble universes. Each bubble could have different physical laws, constants, and properties, creating a vast cosmic mosaic. This idea isn't just speculative, it's supported by observations of the cosmic microwave background, CMB, which show patterns consistent with quantum fluctuations during inflation. The many worlds interpretation, MWI, of quantum mechanics adds another dimension to the multiverse discussion. Proposed by physicist Hugh Everett in the 1950s, MWI suggests that every quantum event creates a branching reality. For example, when you observe a particle in one state, another version of you exists in a parallel universe where the particle is in a different state. These branching universes are infinite, creating a web of possibilities where every choice, every action, and every event plays out in all its variations. While this interpretation is difficult to test, it has profound implications for our understanding of reality, suggesting that our universe is just one thread in an ever-expanding cosmic tapestry. String theory, another cornerstone of modern physics, provides a framework for understanding the multiverse at a deeper level. This theory proposes that the fundamental building blocks of the universe aren't particles but tiny, vibrating strings of energy. These strings operate in a multidimensional space, requiring up to 11 dimensions to make the mathematics work. Some versions of string theory predict a landscape of possible universes, each with its own unique physical laws, arising from different ways the extra dimensions can be compactified. The staggering number of potential configurations, estimated to be around 10 to the power of 500, implies a multiverse so vast that it defies human comprehension. Evidence for these ideas remains elusive, but certain observations hint at their plausibility. For example, fine-tuning in the universe is one of the most compelling arguments for the multiverse. The physical constants of our universe, such as the strength of gravity, the charge of an electron, and the cosmological constant, are precisely calibrated to allow for the existence of stars, planets, and life. If any of these constants were even slightly different, life as we know it wouldn't exist. The multiverse offers an elegant explanation. In an infinite array of universes, some will inevitably have the right conditions for life. We just happen to live in one of them. Skeptics of the multiverse raise valid concerns about its testability. The scientific method relies on falsifiability, the ability to prove or disprove a theory through observation or experiment. If other universes are fundamentally unobservable, critics argue, how can we ever confirm their existence? To address this, scientists are exploring indirect methods. For example, some have proposed looking for evidence of collisions between bubble universes in the CMB. These collisions, if they occurred, might leave detectable imprints, such as circular patterns or temperature anomalies, in the radiation left over from the Big Bang. The simulation hypothesis adds another layer to the scientific perspective on the multiverse. While it's often considered more philosophical than scientific, it intersects with real-world advancements in computing and virtual reality. If civilizations can create highly detailed simulations, similar to our video games but vastly more complex, it's conceivable that we could be living in one. Theoretical physicist James Gates has even identified error-correcting codes embedded in string theory equations, likening them to computer codes used in digital simulations. While this isn't direct evidence of a simulated reality, it raises intriguing questions about the nature of the universe and whether it could be programmed. The possibility of black holes connecting universes adds another dimension to multiverse speculation. Some theories propose that black holes might act as gateways to other realities. Inside the event horizon of a black hole, conditions become so extreme that the normal rules of physics break down. Some scientists, including theoretical physicist Nikodem Poplavsky, have suggested that the singularity at the center of a black hole could give rise to a new universe, a sort of cosmic recycling process. If true, this means every black hole in our universe could spawn its own parallel reality, and our universe itself might be the offspring of a black hole in another universe. Ethical considerations also come into play when discussing the multiverse. As scientists explore these theories, they must navigate the fine line between responsible communication and sensationalism. Complex ideas like the multiverse are easily misunderstood or misrepresented, leading to confusion or fueling conspiracy theories. At the same time, the multiverse challenges us to think beyond our current limitations, inspiring a sense of wonder and curiosity that drives scientific progress. The multiverse, while theoretical, represents the frontier of human understanding. It bridges the gap between the known and the unknown, inviting us to explore questions that challenge our perceptions of reality itself. Whether or not we ever find direct evidence, the pursuit of multiverse theories pushes us to expand our horizons, think creatively, and embrace the infinite possibilities of existence. The multiverse is more than a scientific theory or a philosophical concept. It's a journey into the unknown. It challenges our perceptions of reality, inviting us to explore the possibility that our universe is just one of countless others. Whether through physics, speculation, or the myths and conspiracies that surround it, the multiverse forces us to confront the infinite and consider the profound implications of its existence. We've examined the scientific foundations of the multiverse, from inflationary cosmology to quantum mechanics, and explored how these theories open the door to unimaginable possibilities. We've dived into the conspiracies and speculations that ignite our curiosity, from the idea of advanced civilizations manipulating alternate realities to the notion that our universe might be a simulation. And we've looked inward, analyzing why these ideas resonate so deeply with us, how they tap into our need for meaning, control, and a sense of purpose in an ever-expanding cosmos. The beauty of the multiverse lies in its duality. On one hand, it sparks endless curiosity about what lies beyond the limits of our understanding. On the other, it forces us to reflect on our own reality, on the choices we make, the life we live, and the universe we inhabit. If every decision branches into a new reality, then every moment matters. If our universe is one among many, it doesn't diminish its significance. Instead, it reminds us that our reality, no matter how small it seems, is part of something infinitely larger. But the questions remain. Are these infinite worlds truly free, or are they governed by forces beyond our comprehension? Are we explorers in a boundless multiverse, or are we pawns in a cosmic game? The answers may not come easily, or ever, but the search itself is what drives us forward. It's what makes us human. As we close this exploration, one truth stands out. The multiverse, whether real or imagined, is a mirror reflecting the boundless scope of our curiosity. It's not just a concept to be understood, it's an invitation to wonder, to question, and to dream. And perhaps, in some infinite version of reality, we'll find the answers we seek. What will you take from this journey into the multiverse? Will you see it as a source of infinite possibilities, or as a reminder of the mysteries that remain unsolved? The choice, like so much else, is yours. After all, in the multiverse, every answer exists somewhere, perhaps even right here, waiting to be discovered.